exploded.
From the Gauntlets of the Fiend?
Those weren't destroyed, right?
No.
Cool. I didn't think so. I just wanted to make sure. I'm going through the checklist of like tricks I may have in my bag.
Some desperate tricks.
Yeah. We're in desperation mode right now. Open this up. So I've got that.
Welcome back to Mad King, everybody.
Hello.
We are a man down because Belrune's dead.
Put it like that.
Here in spirit.
We're a man down because Belrune's dead.
We're at a bit of a crucial point for the campaign in general. Guys, what happened last time?
Either I die or he dies. The army is at the gates. It's a very large army that we do not really have the manpower to fight. The leader of said army has offered a 1v1 to Uzul, winner takes all. It's fight to the death. If he dies, his army surrenders. If I die, my army surrenders. And here we are.
Here we are. Yep. Where are we? We're at the night before?
There we go.
Or are you just ready for the morning of?
Let's go night before. Let's go night before.
Yeah, night before.
Got some prep work to do.
Yeah. What are you prepping?
Well, first I want to make sure that the watch works the way that I think it does.
That's a way to put it.
So yes, I want to first check to see if the watch works in the way that we think it does.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna utilize a charge.
Yeah. We utilize a charge just because I need to see if, like, does it make me slow as well, or is it just like everyone around me slow?
Mm-hmm. You dial it back. This bubble forms. It's not very big.
I don't need it to be.
You're looking maybe a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
And if you're like, you seem to be moving just fine. You see yourself in normal speed. Everything outside of that kind of 10-foot bubble seems to get kind of like a shimmer to it. Almost like the bubble is like a manifestation. And they move slow.
Okay. While this is going,
from the outside, you just see kind of this bubble form, and anytime Uzul moves, things just get blurry inside.
Am I in the bubble?
No, I'd assume that you're outside the bubble watching.
You need a witness. Witness me.
At least somebody is, and that's what the report would be from the outside of the bubble.
Okay. Next question. If I get onto my horse while this is happening, do me and horse become one unit? As like me and the horse move normal.
2 charges on the watch daily. You've used 1 now.
Okay.
You're going to utilize the second. You're going to get on your horse, dial back.
Yes.
The bubble forms around you and the horse.
Okay.
It does not get any bigger.
Okay, yeah.
And like you're going to have to, you kind of like duck. There is kind of like almost like a buffer.
Okay.
Like it's kind of hard to pass through.
Okay.
Like it physically pushes your head down a little bit.
Okay.
But you are inside the bubble.
Okay. If I move the horse, does the horse move at normal speed?
Horse, trots up to the edge of the bubble at normal speed.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm on the horse. Like the bubble moves with us?
No. No, the bubble is stationary. You move inside the bubble.
Oh, okay. This is not working as I thought it was. I thought like the bubble was like attached to the watch. Okay.
No, I didn't think so.
Cool. All right. I will not be using the watch.
That's
Unless that'd be tricky.
Most horses are large, which means that they take up a 10-foot space. So a 10-foot radius around an individual sitting on a horse would still encompass the horse, just
Okay.
relatively tightly.
So just a stationary
So
bubble.
10-foot radius,
Got it.
20-foot diameter. Slightly less, maybe even closer to 15.
Okay. We still have the dwarves around.
You got the few that remain.
Cool.
You got your 3 pieces of dwarven armor in as good of repair as they can have. Cold War era tech.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't need anything special. I want to go to the dwarves and see if they can make me some like fucking pack-a-punch shotgun shells real quick. I only need a handful of them.
Like overnight,
Yeah.
you could probably make like 1.
Cool.
It might severely damage your firearm.
But will it still work? Not the firearm, the bullet.
I mean, like it'll go out the barrel, right?
But it might.
You want like a triple packed slug is what you're asking for.
Either that or explosive round, something that'll pack a wallop.
It's one of those things where they can pack as much gunpowder as the barrel is long, right? But there is some point in which you have too much powder and it backblasts.
Yeah.
They didn't build this shotgun.
Okay. Wait, didn't it?
Well, like dwarves did, but not this.
No, not these
unit,
guys in particular. Okay,
right? These guys aren't firearms manufacturers. They work with the dwarven armor, which are magical equipments. This is an engineering equipment. They can work on engineering stuff. They've got black powder.
Yeah, but it's not like okay. I'm trying.
But like, yeah, this isn't Kentucky ballistics. The
fucking
dwarf,
love that guy.
You know,
I fucking love that guy. The dwarf. Okay. All right. I figured that was a long shot. That was just something that I thought of. It was like,
but they will pack you like a paper cartridge with triple gunpowder if that's as much as you want to risk it.
Nah, I don't think that'll give me enough damage output to justify possibly losing it.
Okay.
So, okay. Got the lance. I don't think there's anything else that I can like really do, and I think
Mark recommends a hearty meal and 8 hours of sleep.
the morning shift was uneventful.
Hey.
That's terrifying.
Oh, Brennan, $15 for whatever Oozle wants.
Oh my.
Good luck, chuckle fuck. You're gonna need it.
That is all right. You know what? I'll take it. I appreciate it, Brendan. We're going in scarred. All right. Let's see. 10 for 20. Next roll is a natural 20 or a nat 1 of your choice. I can give the dude a nat 1.
Not like any point of your choice. The nat 20 nat 1 mechanic is immediately upon
Okay, so
the donation.
so when it
the
be
next roll, so it is whoever rolls next gets either the nat 20 or the nat 1, your choice.
All right.
Generally speaking, for the like $20 for whatever you want and stuff.
This is my first experience with this. I need to ask questions. All right, let's go. Okay, I'm full up on hero points. I'm gonna grab. Do we have? No, that won't work. You know what? I'm just gonna use that for 3 more rerolls.
There ain't nothing wrong with rerolls. And
my
remember, rerolls can be used for any roll.
Yeah, I know.
And so you can force me to reroll as well.
I fucking know. I've thought about that. You use those on us all the goddamn time. The players didn't get rerolls, but Ian sure did.
It's a beautiful time.
All right. I think.
You got your lance. We got you your stats. 1d10 base damage. It is increased in impact. And then 3d10 force damage times 3 critical. 10 targeted dispel magics daily.
In answer to your question, PJ Boy, I now have 8. 5 from your donation in the Gruesome Tale stream, and 3 from Brennan just now. All right. pretty much all. It's pretty much all there is to do. Have a hearty meal and we ride at dawn.
You're set technically to meet just pre-dawn.
Well, sure.
Yeah, it's pistols at dawn, so you both got to be in like the same location.
Oh, yeah.
You can't like watch the sunrise and then go draw pistols, because then it'll be pistols after dawn.
Yeah, bro. Like, if I want to have one more sunrise before.
If you didn't write it down, I wasn't gonna remind.
Oh no, believe me, I definitely wrote it down. I wrote it down during that session. I like opened up my tablet and in big letters just wrote, PJ Boy, $25, 5 rerolls, Oozle. That way when I sat down and opened my tablet, I was like, oh shit, yeah, PJ Boy, give me rerolls.
I'm not even that mean. I was gonna remind him.
All right.
We talked about it.
All right. Yeah.
Dawn comes. Do you like rally the forces to witness?
Well, I
Do you
mean, like,
bring-
yeah,
do you
like
bring,
people
like, a
gonna
small
watch.
entourage of friends.
Yeah. Folks can watch. Because either it's gonna be epic or I'm gonna die. So like,
Yeah, the Mad King's forces are like rallying in force. Like everybody is showing up to see this kind of thing.
fuck it, we're making a party out of it.
Yeah.
Again, either it's gonna be dope or I'm gonna die and I won't have to deal with the shame.
You got like a corner. You got like,
Hey,
you got like your
yeah.
coach that's going to be sitting there.
We'll have I'll have 2 coaches. I'll have Raymond and Mark.
Yeah.
The boys been here from the beginning.
Rack, what's your plan for the day? Showing up?
I mean,
You and
hold
Svea
on.
want to watch, or you?
taking bets, taking bets.
You know what? I had the thought of like, oh, this is kind of like what you were doing when me and Bale Rune were fighting, like making it a whole fucking thing.
I did turn it into quite literally a festival.
Oh my God.
Is Shovel Knight the one that's been doing Surveyor's training?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, with the earth magics.
Before all of that happened, or this happened. I will never get my chicken armor, and that's just, I'm gonna have to live with that.
Well, I mean, you could go check on it. It's been a little bit.
What's the chicken gonna do to help you?
He's not gonna do anything to help me, but he can sit there and fucking battle armor because that's sick.
Anyway,
The chicken
wanna
armor's
go-
like half completed, but the blacksmith has been conscripted to make arrowheads,
Yeah, that's fair.
and like
you know what?
tools.
Yeah, that's
he's-
fair. I won't
There's
get mad at
been
that.
there's been emergency other priorities that have came about.
I just want to go to Shovel Knight and ask him, like, can he make tunnels underground for like people to walk through, like escape through?
He already has. Yeah,
Oh,
this
already
whole
has?
the whole
Then
field's
I
covered
want to
in
put
tunnels.
him in charge of like, hey, Oozle dies. I want you to get as many fucking people underground and like far fucking away as you can, just
To evacuate our
to
people.
evacuate. Yeah,
Oh, of course.
yeah,
yes.
our people. Hopefully,
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to evacuate our people or if you wanted to entrap their people. See, there's 2 very distinct differences between that.
how about you focus on saving our people and any others you kill in the meantime on their side? Just mark that as a plus.
Cool.
Yeah.
Am I still allowed to watch the festival?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't
If
have to
it's
be
ta-
underground for this whole
If
thing.
it's no, if it's taking a real bad turn though, you should probably like start.
If anything,
ushering people.
if anything, he could give like the civilians like a map. Like, hey, take a left here,
Yeah.
take a right here. Do not take another left. You
Yeah.
can take a right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put him in charge of that just in case. I mean,
Okay.
I have total faith in Oozle.
I hate that. You don't.
What do you mean?
that right there. That's what the fuck I mean. Okay, we're fine.
First light has not yet touched the ground, and everybody gathers. There is a large field. You see Mad Kingsmen driving stakes into the ground and stringing rope. Very classic fashion. They're making it big. It's like, 100 yards across.
Okay.
Good field,
Okay. I was kind of hoping not for that, but all right. That's fine.
Well, they gotta, the crowds have to like set themselves somewhere. They're posting stakes right now. Do you approach them?
No.
Okay.
Because if they're making it, okay, that'll be.
Yeah. There is a small collection of bards They have hastily put together a stage, and they are playing music.
Fuck you. Where's
Adora?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's there.
Yeah, fucking play music louder than them.
You want her to play over them?
Yes.
She kind of like, oh, well, okay, I was actually on next.
You guys are all right, whatever.
Yeah, they sent a messenger over, and we've coordinated some things.
Jesus Christ. I'm like shaking.
Yeah, you're just like having a hard time. She doesn't seem like super comfortable with the idea, but it's just kind of like this. You agreed winner takes all 1v1.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We're all gonna have to work together.
That wasn't like an oozle shaking. That's like
One way or
Marquise is
another.
shaking.
Oh, okay.
I'm so fucking nervous right now.
They got some festivities going on. A jester takes the stage, and he's juggling, and he then makes the balls all disappear by opening up a little magic portal in the air and then porting them around.
I mean, does he? Is there enough conjuration magic for that?
There is.
God damn it.
It's a very minor trick.
All right.
He does some illusions and stuff for the crowd. The Mad Kingsmen are getting hyped. Your guys are starting to get a little hyped. The trumpets blare. The army parts from a mob back into almost perfect order. And Uruk appears.
Oh, that's a big boy. I mean, I'm also a big boy, but like, that's a big boy.
He carries this gigantic chest-like contraption over his shoulder. Orbs inside spinning. Slowly, for now, there is a faint glow of blue magic coming from it. He does not have his weapon drawn. He is announced by his crier. The music begins to play again. And he crosses the field straight to your corner, walks right up to you, looks down upon you.
I'm not used to that.
He extends a hand. I've heard wonderful things.
As have I.
Harsh grip. Please, take a walk with me before we begin.
God fucking damn it. This is this is an honorable dude. Sure.
Yeah. He kind of just cuts sideways through things. His army parts immediately before you. He starts walking up the hill, not necessarily to their camp, but like kind of beside where they've got their little war encampment set up on that taller hill.
Okay. I'll follow.
Yeah, you leave your horse back.
Oh yeah. I haven't
You haven't mounted up or nothing.
No. I haven't mounted up, and at this exact point in time, Altivo is still
Carry companion?
yeah,
Oh,
still
okay.
still many.
Cool. Yeah, he takes you up to the hill. He sits down and stares to the east just as the sun begins to rise. Sit with me for a moment. For one of us, it'll be our last.
I'll sit.
Yeah, you sit. He sits in complete silence for a good couple of minutes as the sun comes up and paints the clouds in those beautiful pastel colors. Spring is fully in the air. Flowers are just starting to bloom. And just about the time that the sun is fully visible, he takes in a deep breath, exhales. You are natural born, correct? You were not created.
That is correct.
Have you ever known peace?
For a brief moment, yes.
Tell me about it.
Not too long ago, there was a gifted child that was brought before our group. Her parents did not wish her to be taken by the king. This child was the purest thing that I have seen in my time. And in our unfortunately short time together, she had shown me what peace and love could be like. And that is the main reason that I'm fighting this fight.
A beautiful tale. I have been told that peace and love are the most desirable of things for any being. I don't think anybody should die without knowing them.
What about you, friend?
No, God, no. I was created for this, and this is what I am. It is not in my future. Whether or not today goes in my favor.
Well, only time will tell.
Do you think that the gods have a part for all of us to play individually, not just on this grand scale that they work at?
I've been asking myself the same question.
That is not a comforting answer, as you are the one who talks to them.
You're telling me.
He gives a slight chuckle. I have some questions for you, if you would indulge me.
Of course.
What do you think it is that makes you so special?
Well, when the gods made me, they forgot to put in the quit.
I have heard many cling to tenacity. It is a good trait. Honorable.
At the end of the day, our determination is all that we've got.
I believe that you may misunderstand me. I meant here, now. This fight, this war you've been waging, what makes you special?
Are you asking what makes me special in the sense of what gives me the right to be here?
Rack, as you guys are hanging out with the army, Gwen shows up. And she just kind of almost appears out of nowhere. Starts patting people on the back. Oh my god, it's so good to see you. Oh my god, this and that.
This fucking bitch.
You see a lot of the officials on the Mad King's army get like visibly uncomfortable when she makes herself like very obviously seen. She takes a wonderful spot right up by the rope, deploys her little portable pavilion. Couple of Jeeves come out, start serving drinks. Rack, darling, join me. These will be the best seats in the house, I promise. And then I'll be out of your guys' hair forever. I just desperately wanted to see this.
Oh, that's so crazy. I hear my name being called over there, and also I don't fucking want to. So she just, yeah.
We'll be friends eventually. Love you, bestie.
Love you, bestie.
She makes the little
Dude, I
heart.
told you she's the fucking worst. I've been saying it this whole time.
The one trying to make friends with
I
her.
know you weren't. This is residual anger.
I tried melting her, okay?
You did, and I will say you did a fantastic job. That was pretty fucking sick. I'm pretty sure that's what got her to like dip. It was because you melted her fucking face. She was like, whoa.
That wasn't okay. Uzel, I believe that you still misunderstand me. Who is the inside man in the Mad King's government? Who has been protecting you?
If there is, that's news to me.
There's a dozen Godwoken that have taken over a town within the purview of the Mad King. One of only 5 true areas. And you've existed for an entire year without me being called upon you. And when I'm finally called upon you, it is but with my legion and some small auxiliaries, and not the entire weight of the army. You've been allowed to bust holes all through the Legion wall, cause chaos through the army's ranks, completely destroy the National Guard. All while I've been told to sit at the southern border and stare at huntresses and trees that are no harder to smash than flies upon a window. Who's been protecting you?
Three on a wisdom roll. Is there?
Does it seem like he's gotten any of these details wrong?
Well, no. Like it's a that was a roll of like, am I missing something? Because I thought we were doing a good job.
I'm gonna be honest right here, buddy. I don't care about your wisdom roll. This is on you.
Yeah. Do we have anybody in the government? I don't think so.
If you're wisdom rolling for me telling you whether or not you have like placed someone in their government.
Well, no,
you
it's
have not.
Yeah, no, that was more of like I don't know. You let me know if I'm crazy because I'm pretty sure that's never been talked about. Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest with them. I do not know.
He narrows his eyes at this. He doesn't like. He'll turn and make eye contact, but he's still watching the sunrise primarily. He just kind of squints into the distance and gives a little grunt.
If I'm being honest, I thought we were doing a well enough job keeping the Mad King's forces distracted in other locations, but I will say you've made a good point that I have not considered.
You disappeared for almost an entire month to go fuck around in the Pirate Isles, leaving your city completely undefended. And then you went for another 2-3 weeks right over my head in that silly little contraption of yours, basically built out of paper mache. And then you disappeared into the jungle for 2-3 weeks. It takes me, 6 days to get here? We have forces stationed even closer than that along the Legion wall, just past Kayenta. Gwen set up her tower right next to you, had a full battle from my understanding of the reports, and then stopped. What have you done to earn the king's graces like that? What's his game with you?
You're asking good questions, friend. Mayhaps he sees me and my forces as worthy adversaries. Mayhaps he's decided to...
It's an honest laugh.
Mayhaps he's decided to allow this rebellion to fester as long as it has, so his show of strength will be that much more when he destroys it.
I don't believe that. If that's true, then he has sent me here simply as another stepping stone on your journey.
Either that or...
Thus far, I have been nothing close to a stepping stone.
Either that or he's decided that enough was enough.
Could be. But if that's the case, and enough is enough, and I am here to crush you and your rebellion, take the prisoners under my wing, send them to the facilities appropriate, do whatever it is that I'm ordered to do next, what was the point? Why give you the rhino? Why give you the hippos? Why destroy that hole in the Legion wall? Certainly it shouldn't be for me to patch, for I was already there. Why send that dragon that he spent so much time gathering the parts for, so many sorties sent north, just to send it alone against the entirety of your forces, one random night? The resources sink into you, and into you winning has been massive on our side. And it doesn't make sense to me. Perhaps that she-devil will have answers. If she stays around, maybe I'll be able to pick her brain about it.
I take it you're talking about Gwen. Same, buddy.
When I was first created, you have preferences. But it's not like I had a childhood with friends and memories. But I remember things from childhoods and from friends. I always had a positive proclivity to the name Gwen until I met her.
Yeah, I can imagine. Not the greatest individual.
Perhaps you could help me with one other thing. If I am but a stepping stone in your journey, and you are designed to win this, whether by the king or the gods, where do you go next?
I'll be honest with you, friend. Not 100% sure. There's clearly a much bigger task in front of me as it stands. And depending on, obviously, how this ends up going will depend or will determine the next steps.
Well, I don't think that you'll need to wait till after this to plan your next step, because it goes one of two ways. Either you win and my army kneels before you, or you lose and it's not your problem anymore.
Pretty much, yeah.
So I'm not sure what dependency you would have for making any plans. I would be making plans. I have plenty of plans upon my victory. No plans upon my defeat. That's for others.
That is true. Well, I suppose in that case, next on the agenda would be continuing the fight, pushing our way down to gold, and eventually putting a stop to all of this fighting.
You would march on Goldshire, through the cities of silver.
Aye.
Bold plans indeed.
Is anything we've done not been bold?
That is a positive word for such actions. He kind of stretches his back and his neck a little bit. He stands up, brushes himself off. Well, if today goes in your favor, perhaps then you will be ripe for the picking afterwards. And he reaches his hand back down to help you up.
The fuck does that mean? I'll stand.
Yeah. He kind of pats you down a little bit, gives you a good hearty clasp on the shoulder.
How much bigger is this guy than me?
Oh, you're what, like 7,
I
almost
am
8 foot?
Yeah, I'm 7'9".
Yeah, he's like maybe 11.
11 feet?
Yeah.
Good God.
Remember, he might look like an orc. He is not an orc.
Yeah, no,
He is a monstrosity.
Yes, I'm.
Okay.
That's just. Jesus fucking Christ. Grab the goddamn tree, Aunt Minnie. Big motherfucker. All right. All right. God, I'm nervous.
He as he kind of clasps your arm for a minute, he locks eyes with you. And he looks deep into your eyes. Don't be nervous.
Marquise is nervous. Oozle's not nervous. Oozle's a man of steel.
I
isn't
believe
much-
that there is more to you than I've been informed of.
I'm gonna have to hope on that. But at the end of the day, there isn't really much to be nervous about because, like you said, either I win and things progress as they have been, or I lose and it's no longer my problem.
This is the only way I've been able to form friendships. Thank you.
My pleasure.
And he turns and walks away.
I turn as well and head to my fucking corner. Oh, fucking A. God damn it. Killing things.
Boo. Boo the bots.
Boo the bots.
The best viewers on a scam site.
Right? Didn't even look like a...
Didn't even look real.
Right?
Also, who they advertising to? Advertising to us? I don't need viewers. I got viewers.
Right?
Advertising to our viewers? They're the viewers.
Right.
What do they need viewers for?
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of falls apart when you start to think about it. You go and spam somebody's chat that would ostensibly be your potential customer, making them dislike you right out the gate and not willing to come your way because you're spamming their chat, cluttering things. And anybody else who'd be watching, like, sure, there's tons of people who are Twitch streamers that watch other Twitch streamers, but surely that's not what they're hoping for when they pop into these small streams, is to find streamers watching us stream. You know?
Made me feel like a pretty southern belle.
I just like the attention.
Oh, God, I love that. All right.
Damn straight, PJ. We got 4 whole viewers, and they're the ones that matter.
Absolute legends.
You return to your corner. He sits down at his. He has, like, a very large crew around him. They come up. There's some people. They, like, feed him some snacks. They got some water ready. You see casters getting spells.
Motherfucker's getting buffed. I didn't know that was a fucking option. Casters.
You're sitting there with Raymond and Mark, just like,
Help me out here.
Mark's patting you on the shoulder, and he's just like,
Raymond, I know you got spells.
Raymond's like, I have command spells. It's not like, Raymond's not a buffer.
We have some low-level casters. Give me something.
They're like, oh, and Raymond like turns and starts walking back towards. He's like, is so and so around?
Is there a doctor in the house?
We need a cleric. He wishes to give last rites.
All right.
I'll grab you a muffin from Joanne's. There you go.
Fuck yeah, Rack. Fuck yeah.
Mark pats you on the shoulder and kneels down. He goes, hey man, I think you got this.
Thanks, buddy. You got that halberd on you?
Yeah, my halberd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Where everybody's all dressed up for like war. I thought that's kind of what we were doing.
Cool. Can I borrow that for a second?
You want my halberd?
Just for a second. I'll give it back.
Do you like know how to use it?
No, a brief introduction would be great.
I mean, okay.
Cool. Because I know that he's got a whole lot of those like spells or souls stored up in it.
Yeah.
I think that'd be handy.
Yeah, he takes it and it is twinkling with stars all throughout its shadowy presence. And he goes to hand it to you.
Take it.
Your hand passes through it.
Oh, well, never mind. Worth a shot.
And he just kind of looks and goes, "That's weird. Usually it's really solid when it hits people."
That's fine. It has chosen you. And with you it shall stay.
Yeah, okay, buddy. But hey, he just like pats. You fought bigger. You remember those monkeys that were stitched back to back and released that cloud of toxin that killed my wife and unborn child after ripping my son in half?
Yes, I do remember those.
Yeah, you still defeated those.
Were they bigger than this guy?
Like together.
I mean, I guess technically you're not wrong. All right.
There was that elephant thing with the basket on the back and all those dudes.
I did bring down one of those.
Yeah, you did that. And that's bigger.
Yeah, that's bigger, but this guy's smarter. Yeah.
Did you punch Gwen in the face ever? Like, did you ever hit her?
I slit her throat, actually.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah,
you did that.
I did do that.
Oh, yeah, she's hanging out over there.
Yeah, I
wanted to
fucking
say
noticed.
hi, and she is like,
Like, there's like an anime level of ignoring. Like, she's doing the whole anime, like, blipping around me, trying to talk to me, and I'm just, like, locked in on Mark.
listen. Hey, listen. Over here.
All right. Let me.
Oozle, I have something important to tell you.
I swear to God. That's fucking Gwen.
It's Gwen,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, fucking. I'm sure she fucking does. I don't believe or trust you.
It's
bitch.
okay. They'll wait.
I'm not fucking worried about that.
All right. I'm coming to you then. She comes down out of her pavilion. She hops over the rope, and there's like a couple of guards that are like, "Ma'am," and she just like looks, and they fall unconscious.
Damn, bitch, that's not. That's
Hopefully
not
unconscious.
necessary.
She trots her way over. She is in this brilliant summer-colored flowing dress. It's got the full runner going. There's two Jeeves behind, desperately trying to like hold it up and keep up with her. One falls flat in the mud and just like stays there. She comes up, "Oozle, darling, we have to talk. Things have happened, and it's vitally important, especially if you don't die in the next 5 minutes."
I'm sure you can speak. Go on.
You seem tense. Is everything okay, darling?
I wonder why. What do you want?
Well, I just, I wanted to wish you good luck and it's going to be a great event. Get out there, champ. Go get him. And she like, there's a little tap on your arm and she's like, "Sorry, too far. I get it. I just wanted to let you know the tower's ready to move, as promised. It's good to go right now, but I just wasn't going to miss this. I know you didn't exactly give me permission to stay to watch, but I figure either you're going to be dead soon or you're going to be dealing with all those other prisoners and I'll be able to slip away. So, no big deal, right?"
That is true.
Okay. Also, I've imprisoned that engineer chick, May. She's just too valuable, and if I'm going to be moving the tower, she has to come with me. We're working on something very vitally important. Also, Belrune's dead. Have a great one. And she just like pats you on the back, turns up with all of her feminine grace, and struts away.
Future me's problem.
Future me's problem.
I appreciate where is it?
PJ boy, I appreciate you for bringing that up. I have a potion of greater heroism and a potion of iron body. What do both of those do?
You can just look them up.
Oh,
by
that's a
the
thing?
spell. Yeah.
Okay.
Iron body is, I believe, like damage reduction 10 up to like 120 points of reduction. And like a +4 AC. Greater heroism's like a +4 on like all D20 rolls.
Yep. Damage reduction 15. Adamantine. I don't even know what that is.
Adamant, so there's things that overcome damage reductions. And
Okay.
so it has to overcome adamantine resistances
Okay.
in order to ignore your damage reduction.
You are immune to blindness, critical hits, ability score damage, deafness, disease, drowning, electricity, poison, stunning, and all spells or attacks that would affect your physiology or respiration. Because you have no physiology or respiration while this spell is in effect, you take only half damage from acid and fire. You gain a +6 enhancement bonus on your strength score. Oh, mama. Thank you, PJ boy. I haven't thought about these in forever. I went deep into my inventory.
They're calling for some like minor wizard. You were just like scrounging through your backpack like a
Give
madman.
me something, give me something, give me something. All right, so strength score. So it's 3 on the modifier. Okay, so that'll give me... Okay, I'll keep track of that.
Yeah, take a second, get yourself buffed up.
Yeah. And then I have all my standard buffing spells as well that I will cast on myself. You have... Okay. Cannot drink. Extra unarmed attack. You're waiting. Ooh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't drink that then. Yeah. No, I will not be drinking that.
Altivo is a very average strength horse
Yeah.
with a very average carrying capacity.
Because that would make me increases by a factor of 10. I would be 4,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Altivo ain't built like that. Unless... we got one of these low-level wizards that can put a pull strength on Altivo.
A bull strength would not
Okay.
be sufficient.
It was fair enough to ask. Fair enough to ask.
Bull strength is only +2 on the modifier.
All right.
That doesn't get you from struggling with a couple of 100 pounds to suddenly being okay with 2 tons. PJ, no. I didn't think he was going to take the 1v1 at all. I was just kind of goading with that. But here we are. Really, the angle that I was like going for was, you know, the siege was going to go for a couple of days. You were going to lose a couple engagements and be like, oh shit, they're going to overrun us, but they're kind of taking their time with it. And then maybe we take Shovel Knight's tunnels and like we get our core group of guys and we go underground, you know. But
Here we are.
here we are.
Okay.
And I got the chance to give a little on-screen exposition that I've been wanting to be more direct with for a little while now. So
Oh, God. All right. Greater heroism gives me a +4 morale
I
bonus.
want you guys at home to
on,
consider what Uruk was saying.
I get a +4 morale bonus on attack rolls, saves, skill checks, immunity to fear effects, and temporary hit points equal to your caster level. No clue what that would be.
For that heroism one?
Yeah, greater
15?
heroism 15. Cool. Oh yeah. All right. Well, I'm fairly certain that that is indeed all I've
Maybe, PJ. Maybe.
got.
Or maybe Uzel pulls it out and continues.
Oh.
And we figure out what the king's actually up to. Because like
Well, yeah, you've put a lot of like now like I wanted to win this fight like a lot because I wanted this campaign to keep going, but like I'm intrigued. Ooh.
and we've had a couple conversations after session about some things like that where you've been telling me like, oh yeah, the king this, the king that, and it's like, well, what's the king?
Well, yeah. We've had those conversations, but
Why is the king defined borders if he's this extra powerful with these nations that are completely scattered and seem woefully unprepared to actually fight in earnest for 60 plus years?
Yeah.
And made just perpetual warfare instead of like ending it.
Fucking what? Hold on. I just not.
Why are
added
the
that this
gods
whole time?
interested at all in some land war on some continent? It's the big continent. It's the great continent. But like, do they really care if mortals are having wars with each other?
Man.
What's up with that daddy guy? What's he trying to get out of any of this?
All right. I do believe I am ready.
Oh, actually, one thing. I want to give you my last hero point. You can have it.
Wait until I use a hero point, and then you can give it to me.
You don't
I'm
want to
full.
have both of them
there's-
in
Well,
your arsenal?
I'm full on hero points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there is
You can only carry so much.
there is the arrangement now that you have access to a hero point.
Yes,
And I've got a villain point. I got a villain point to use against you.
I know.
And no better time than the present, right?
Yep. That is indeed correct.
Are you ready?
As I'll ever be. Let's get her done.
Roll initiative.
Fuck. That up.
I have two. I thought Gwen had one. I didn't think Uruk had one specifically. Am I wrong?
That is almost as good as it can get. We've got 28.
28.
And as he's standing up and as I'm standing up, I'll toss out Altibo and get on top of Altibo.
Yeah, he stands and kind of cracks his shoulders. He hefts the heavy box up onto his shoulder. He has not drawn his weapon.
Yeah, I know.
It seems like he was starting to take a couple steps towards you and like he was going to go shake your hand again. You're like mounting up on Altivo and he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. We're going.
Yeah.
So it was 28 for me.
28. Yeah, you go first. Belrune had one against him. I've got it written down where I've got a villain point against Belrune or Uzel. I thought that was what I was.
Does he still have? He does. Hopefully that hasn't charged yet.
That I could use against either Belrune or Uzel. That's how I had it written down. If I'm incorrect, let me know, because then I'm sorry that I didn't use that hero point and that Belrune's already dead. It might have been one each. If it was one each, I should take them both. For Uzel.
Or you could, not. We could just be friends.
Oh, but I don't want chat to have bought something and then to not use it, you
mean,
know.
Fair, but like
We get so little extra. It was one each. Okay. With your permission, I'm going to take the one that I was supposed to use against Belrune since he just fell headfirst into my trap. And utilize it here if that's all right with you. Just because, and if you don't want me to do that, let me know. This is so that you get your cash's worth out of me. Uzel, you take your turn mounting up. You draw your new lance.
yes.
Energy brims from it. You see Uruk gets a little bit of a smile on his face when he sees it. Seems almost joyed.
God damn it.
Perfect. Brandon. And I have 2.
22 on a sense motive. Was that like a?
There's some
Was that
earnest
like a
excitement.
you've fallen into my trap, or is that just like a okay, this is going to be a fight?
Get closer and find out.
God, fuck you, dude. All right.
How many hit points do you start combat with?
Well, I will start with.
You start at half hit points.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I was just looking for a number.
I know. 93.
93. That's not bad. Damn, you got almost 200 hit points, Natty.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, given this
Damn.
this buff, and Ian sitting here saying that because this dude can easily do 100 points of damage in a single turn.
This ain't Xiao Fei, buddy.
Yeah, but like that means nothing. I'm fairly certain this dude can do over 100 damage in a single turn. And the way that I know that is he's a lot scarier than Uzul, and Uzul can do 100 points of damage in a single turn.
So there is an inherent nature to D&D where if you build monsters as player characters, if I build a Rook and I say, oh yeah, this is
He has
this,
these levels.
this is a
and-
human
yeah.
raced 10th level fighter or whatever, and I roll out the hit points and I put all the feats down on paper and stuff, the fights don't turn out good. D&D is inherently, especially Pathfinder, very anti like PvP style, which is weird because they have all those crazy tournaments where they specifically do PvP and they're always a fucking mess, in my opinion, I guess. So there's not necessarily a guarantee that he's going to do 100+ points of damage a round, but the trade-off of that usually then is that monsters have magnitudes higher hit points, But maybe, perhaps, Uruk is a 15th level fighter. With 15th level fighter money and magic items, and it's just straight out, if you were that level, that's what you'd have, kind of deal.
Regardless, I'm only level 11. So either way, I know it's gonna suck.
Yeah, he is supposed to be like a party boss, but you mount up. He draws his gigantic studded club. It gleams in brilliance with its golden knobs. Adds texture,
Say it like that.
The orbs inside the box on his shoulder begin spinning within each other more and more rapidly. And there is a pulse of energy. Oops. Wrong die. Okay. Fourth level. A pulse of energy rings out from the box, and you see rocks begin to make their way out of the ground. Roots come up, small trees grow. Just about in like a 60-foot radius around him. He kind of looks up at the box and looks down at the ground and looks over at you, shrugs.
Okay.
Uzul, it is your turn.
Cool. First things first. I'm going to do a profession night roll. I want to see if, I can pick out a route that I could ride Altivo in
Yeah.
and not end up getting tripped up. That'll be a 27.
It's strange. As you gaze upon the terrain, it seems to almost like shift and move.
fuck?
You plot out a course and then you double back, looking back down it, and it seems to have like changed when you weren't focused on it.
Okay.
You hear this giddy like "Yoo-hoo!" from the stands.
All right, Smiles, if you're gonna help me out, this is a good time. I need this first hit to fucking count. You know what? We are going to.
Yeah, Altivo kind of like stomps around nervously a little bit. This horse hasn't been used in combat in a long while, too.
Yeah, well, listen. This is the time. All right.
Charge as best you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna prey on a real good ride check. Yeah. We're oh, this is a retroactive. I have my helmet on and I want to open link to Raymond. He's gonna be my coach through this. If he has any tidbits,
Yeah.
then shout him out, buddy.
Draw him out, kid. Get him out from that terrain.
All right. Yeah.
Left, right, uppercut.
Before I ride, I'm going to ask him if he knows what magic that is.
Grab his dick and twist it.
That's not helpful. Before I spur, I'm going to ask him, do you know what this is? Can I ride through it?
You see Raymond like gets up to the ropes and he's kind of squinting. He's like, I'm sorry, kid. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be. It's a good ways away from him. He does not seem to know. He says there's a couple of things, right? It could be a natural magic. He's producing rocks. They're pulling up out of the ground. It could be, it could be an illusion. There could be nothing there at all. It could be some druidic stuff.
All right.
I'm not too sure, my guy.
We're going to ride.
Yeah, you charge forward.
I'll give the ride check to get through the terrain.
Reroll spent.
That's way better. I went from a 7 to a 19. That'll
is
be
much better.
a 32 on the ride check.
You guide Altivo true,
Perfect.
but it's odd. You feel like Altivo should have hit something. But he's trusting you, he's charging forward, and he is not tripped up. His steps are true.
Okay. So with that, good chance it's illusion.
You couch your lance and charge up.
Aiming straight for that box, baby.
You aim for the box.
I'm aiming for the box with that dispel magic. You fuck your box, dude.
Okay.
I'm going to use a hero point.
Called shot.
I'm going to use a hero point on that called shot.
Okay.
This is +8, correct?
Yep.
And then, let's see. So that'll be, that gives a +4 more. So I'm at plus... +13.
Reroll spent.
7 to a 17.
Nice.
So that's 8 plus 13 puts me at 21, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then 21 plus 17 puts me 21, 17, 38.
There's a called shot.
Oh, and I'm smiting this motherfucker. So that'll be shit, what was the smite bonus? Another 7 to hit. So that was 38 plus 7, 45.
45
Yes.
is a good hit.
Cool. So that is 11.
Oh, that's true. The box is not like an extension of him. Your smite works for him, but your smite would not add bonuses for the called shot for the equipment. as the box is a separate entity. It's not
Well-
like it's a shield or his breastplate in that same way.
That is fair. Well, bit of luck.
A bit of luck.
That only adds 3. So that'd be 38, 41.
41 on a called shot. Hits. Barely.
Sweaty. Okay. So that is 4d10. Do I even have that many d10s in here? Usually stacked up for.
Probably only have. Well, if you got 2 sets, that's 4.
Yep, there we go. Okay. Oh, okay.
Somewhere.
All right. That is 10, 18, 24, 29, 40 flat.
40 even.
Yeah, 40 flat.
Yeah, your
And the
lance
dispel.
crumples into the top of it, releases the dispel magic. Roll a d20 for me.
There's a 3.
Okay. There is a magical burst that radiates from it. Uruk releases his held action.
Take a turn. All right.
His turn was standing, and then Pandora's box went.
Oh, it's a separate thing.
It's a totally separate thing.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not a spellcaster. He's just a big motherfucker.
Oh, I thought it was like an item that like he had that could, but if it okay.
I mean, like, it is an item that he has that can.
Okay, we're fine.
But it seems now that it is turned on, and that is simply what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it do?
What does he do? He
Well,
swings
yeah.
his big ass club, is what he does.
Cool.
What's your AC? I'm just kidding. I don't care about your AC. There is the crunch of bone underneath you. 4, 8. Perfect. Altivo is going to go on ahead and take 20, 25, 27. That is 42 points of damage.
I gotta look up how much health a horse has.
Not a lot, my guy. That's probably going to be all she wrote.
Well, will you accept a ride check to? Isn't that a thing?
Do you have the specific feat that allows you to negate attacks with a ride check?
Which feat is that? Because I'm actually pretty sure I do.
Let's see here. It is called...
Mounted combat.
I'm not so sure. It could be. Let me get to the page. Stealthy.
Yes, sir. Once per round, when your mount is hit in combat, you may attempt a ride check as an immediate action to negate the hit.
Wonderful. Roll.
Where's my d20? Okay. All right. 32.
32.
32.
There is a sickening crunch of bone
God damn it.
as Uruk's mace connects with Altivo's rear flank and tears straight through the horse.
Cool.
You are dismounted and fall to the ground. I need a dexterity saving throw to not be pinned under the horse or fall prone.
17.
17 is good. You quickly take to your feet. Uruk turns to you, and you see pain in his eyes, like a deep sadness. And he says, "You should leave her out of this. For if you win today, she will be your prize. Your burden to carry instead of mine."
What?
And he does not utilize his second swing.
Okay, I'm tracking.
Uzel, it is his turn. What is your AC?
27, 51. 50, no. 54.
54. Wonderful. What's your CMD?
My CMD.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at. Oh wait, that's actually been improved. Should be 33.
Cool.
Wait. I forgot to add, since that was a skill check, I forgot to add the greater heroism, which give me an additional +4 on that ride check. Would that have mattered?
What would it have totaled to?
It was 30.
It's like 31 or something.
I think it was 33. So 33 +4 would be 37. Does it matter?
It's too late to go back on your rolls. What's done is done.
Okay.
But if you remembered,
Yeah, cool.
It
Cool,
would
cool,
have.
Cool, cool.
the CMD 30, 33?
33.
Yeah. He goes to take a mass swing at you. You raise your tower shield to block as you normally do. And it seems that he smiles, as if that is what he desires. Uzel, he is sundering your shield.
Cool.
I need you to keep track of some shield hit points for me. Ooh. Ooh. And he re-rolls ones. And he re-rolls ones. And he re-rolls ones. And he re-rolls ones. I'm gonna grab a new fucking die. Did that again. That is 30, 45, 49 points of damage to your shield.
You said, say again?
49 points of damage to your shield. As it cracks.
Cool.
What's the enchantment bonus of your shield? How many enchantments do you have on it? Is it a full +5 enchanted item?
Negative. The only thing I have in it is spell storing.
Oh, okay. Which is +2 bonus, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. Second swing is a massive hit.
Reroll that.
Okay. $33.
You guys remember my AC? Or no, oh, my CMD.
For
yeah,
your
no.
CMD. With his bonuses, with his magic bonuses, that does still hit. Ooh. And he rerolls ones. That is 24. 20. That is 34. 39. 39 plus 15 is 54 points of damage to your shield. That totals to Just over 100?
Correct.
Oozle, your shield is in the broken condition. It no longer grants any bonuses.
Cool.
The box gyrates and jumps. It seems that your dispel attempt had no effect. And it releases a pulse of magic. Ooh. Big numbers. Oh, that's okay, though. And, okay. Oh, that's diabolical. Oozle, I need a will saving throw. Your d20 is by your elbow.
Is it a will?
Yes.
That'll be 30.
30 even?
I believe so. Oh,
Pretty
wait.
good.
No. 34. No. I have a lot of pages. Okay, no. 34.
Okay. The spell takes effect but does not affect you this round.
Cool.
Oozle, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use a hero point to take a turn out of turn, or just take an extra turn.
Okay.
I'm going to use standard to, I guess, take that fucking iron body potion.
Yeah.
So that'll give 3.
You chug.
Okay. Yes. So I will do that. That would use my standard. And then that is a swift action, but I want to save it for that. Okay, well, I'll just use that extra standard then in order to drink that.
Okay.
To then get to my... Wait. To chain somebody is a swift action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will use the swift to chain him.
Yeah. He calls out, "There it is! Finally!"
God fucking damn it. I don't want you to be excited about this. Okay. I have... Improved critical is a crit on 19s, right?
It doubles your natural crit range. So,
Doubles
like, your
natural crit
lance is just on 20, so it goes to 19 to 20.
Okay, cool. All right.
But, like, a great sword, 19 to 20 critical goes to a 17 to 20.
Copy. All right. So then, yes. He is chained. I have drank a juice. And then to get into my actual turn... Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna start wailing on him.
You're gonna start wailing on him?
Yeah.
You're not aiming for the box anymore?
No.
Okay.
There is... Okay, so... I'll just do it this way for speed's sake. So with the chain reducing his AC, just for speed, you want to tell me what I'm looking for to hit?
It reduces it by 4?
Uh,
By 5?
5.
Okay, you'd be looking for, what would that be at that point? 31.
31. I don't think I can miss. First one is a hit. Second one will be a hit. Meets beats?
Meets beats.
No. Because with that.
Yeah, he is
Plus
smited.
4. Yeah. That's why there's a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
Because I get the bonus from him being chained, which that just reduces his AC. I have the bonuses from the smite. I have the bonuses from the heroism, as well as, because to hit, you also, does that, your strength also goes into your chance to hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, so then there's also that as well, another. That'll be 33. All 4 hit. And then, so first hit, 1, 2, 4. Ooh, that's bad damage. Oh, I didn't fucking re-roll my damage last time. So
I think he's got it all written down.
okay, so we got 18. 18, 30. Oh, that's gonna be better. 36 plus 11 is going to be 47 plus 47 plus 11, 12, 13, 14 plus 14. 47 plus 14 is, help me,
61.
61. Thank you. Fuck it, I'm bringing the calculator out. There's gonna be a lot of numbers
61 points of damage.
on the first hit, and a dispel on that.
Yes, roll a d20.
16.
Yeah. Some spell effects are dispelled.
Cool. I'll unwrite his fucking monstrosityness. Second hit, we've got second hit. Ish. 52 points of damage on the second hit. Another dispel.
52. Another d20 roll, please.
11.
11. Okay.
Second. That's just going to be better. 61 points of damage on the second hit.
Third hit.
Third hit. Fourth hit. So 62 points of damage on the 4th hit. Oh! I pop my sport talent.
Yeah.
So this will be quick math. So that's 3, so that's 4 plus 4 times 10, give me that, which that goes to my score, which would be 20. So then 20 plus add 80 damage.
Add an extra 80.
And I've got that for 6 rounds.
Nice.
And it's a swift action to pop the. Okay, yeah, no, that's it for me.
Wonderful.
Swift.
A great round of turns.
I didn't. 13 on that.
Oh yeah, another dispel.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Was that
11
4?
was the previous. That is a 13. I'm not sure if that was 4 or 3, but
I think that was 3. We'll leave it there.
we're moving.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, you see some glow on this luscious pelt that he has disappears, and he kind of furrows his brow at that for a minute and goes, "Ah, anti-magic. I appreciate that. Truly."
Fucking what? Okay. We're locked in.
You hit him hard, right? He is bleeding profusely from many places. He's not doing well. I need a will saving throw.
$36.
36. Okay. Yeah, there's still some kind of magical effect washing over you, but it seems like you are resisting it.
Cool. I gotta kill him before whatever that is happens.
Before whatever it is happens. No, I don't think I need that just yet. Yeah. He's gonna just take a couple of swings. You took a couple of swings. He thinks it's about time. What is your AC currently? No shield.
AC, no shield will be, but he is chained.
Yes.
So that'll be. Hold on. No, the smite gives me 7 AC. Okay. There's 53, 54, 55, 56. Minus 6 because of the shield. That puts me at 50.
50 even. First attack is a critical.
I am immune to criticals.
Perfect. First attack is a hit. Second attack is a hit. Third, this is bonus 50 even.
Correct.
Third attack misses. Just missed it. 2 solid hits coming your way. You got what? Damage reduction 15?
Correct.
Nice. And that is 10, 20, 29, 33. 33 plus 15 is 48 points of damage.
$48, so with the damage reduction, it'd be
33.
33.
Yeah, he actually adds 15 to damage, so I will just stop
Oh,
doing that for you.
Perfect.
Second hit. Oh, that's beautiful right there. God, you want to look at those dice for a second?
Yeah,
Look at-
I fucking see him.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that pretty how they all come out on high numbers sometimes for me? You're looking at 36 points of damage, post damage reduction.
Okay.
And of course, the third attack missed. The box spins up and releases another pulsation of energy. It seems to be getting... Well, I guess you might not know that. You're not much of a magically inclined individual. Perhaps a
particularly.
spellcraft roll or an engineering roll would do you good.
I can give you one, sure. I don't know fuck all about what this box does.
Yeah, no. It's making a bunch of like sparkies and like it's starting to make some noise.
So, some whooshing noises.
Yeah, there's some stuff going on here.
It's 3, so that'll be...
That's not gonna work. There we go.
Right. Because 40. Because that's... Yeah.
There is a pulsation of energy, and time seems to freeze in place. Uruk then begins to move. He has 2 rounds of time stop. The first round, Oozle, he leans in really close. He puts a hand on your shoulder, drops his mace to the ground. I want you to know that you fought honorably, and that everything here was not for nothing. You have an afterlife to look forward to. You have gods and ancestors to be united with.
I'd like to use a hero point.
Ooh, time is frozen.
Can I use a hero point?
You're frozen solid, my guy. I don't know what you'd use a hero point to do.
Can I make you re-roll that spell effect?
No. What's done is done. It doesn't feel right, though, does it? To struggle and come this far just for fate, chance, to say, no, you must remain here, and this is as far as you go. Oozle, roll a perception roll really quick.
Well, considering the fact that I am fucking frozen, that fits. 14.
14. You are staring. You can move your eyes, but nothing more. And as you make eye contact with him, as he is reaching to grab the bottom of your head with his free hand, his eyes glaze over for just the briefest of moments. And you lose that sight, that like intelligence, that personhood that all beings seem to have, goes away for just the briefest of moments. He lets go of your head, grabs a charm off of his belt, a little person, almost a doll, but made out of metal. He puts it on your chest. What spell effects are you currently under? You have the iron skin, the improved heroism.
Yeah, I've got that. I would have...
You have the strange spell effect that you are unaware of.
Yep, I've got... Divine
Divine Favor, Knight's Calling. I've got Protection from Chaos Evil. I've got Spiritual Weapon. And I believe Eagle Splendor.
Okay. Those are all ripped from you.
Cool.
But as those are ripped from you, so is the effect of the spell that you do not know that is trying to affect you, and the effect of time stop. Time returns to normal, and he seems to furrow his brow in confusion. It is your turn.
Thanks, Miles. I'll assume. Okay. I will assume that he would save from that. So with all of that going away, that puts
You to standard Oozle with no shield.
Wait, did that so that was that
Your
like
sport talent is unaffected.
okay, was that okay, was
Spells cast upon you
okay.
that you are actively under the effect of are gone.
Okay. So you're gonna subtract. My base was 50. My shit was 50 flat. We're gonna take off another 8 of that from all the buffing spells. So that puts me at should put me at 42 now as far as AC goes.
That's easy to hit. I can do that.
Yeah, cool. All right. Well,
It does feel cool.
I'm gonna do a heal check on him.
Yeah.
$26.
He's pretty messed up. Honestly, another round, maybe 2 of that, and you might get this.
Cool. I'm gonna swift action, pop my invincibility as max. So that's 6 rounds. And yeah, just gonna fucking wail on him.
I'm going to spend one of my hero points, one of my villain points.
Okay.
What is your CMD currently without all these spell buffs?
Yeah, actually didn't affect my
Oh, okay.
CMD at all.
33 then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It'll actually be
Oh, your sport talent increases it.
yeah, by a lot.
Mhm.
So that'd be 53.
53. Fantastic. That's a much harder roll. That does still beat. Oh, okay. A reroll spent. 53. Kite roll. One worse. One did not quite make the difference.
Okay.
He does succeed. You go to start wailing on him. He almost like pure reaction. He kicks out and buckles your knee. He trips you. And as you fall to the ground, he is going to back up. You may resume your turn.
Not that far. He's chained.
What, 30 feet?
I thought it was 15.
15? I thought it was 30 feet.
No, 30 feet sounds right. You're right.
30 feet.
All right.
He technically goes past that, but he kind of like drags you a little bit. And then you see a little gleam in his eye when he does that.
Okay.
You know what, Brendan? I'm gonna say yes. Actually, that would have been clever. Could have allowed that.
Well, yeah, that's literally what I was gonna do.
Oh, you didn't ask about that.
I asked if I could spend a hero point, and you said no.
Well, I just said I didn't know what you could possibly do with it, being time frozen.
I did not get that, but whatever.
Wouldn't have considered that.
All right, so
Maybe I wouldn't have. Who knows? Who knows what 5 minutes ago me was thinking. What are you up to? You're
I have.
you're on the ground staring at the sky.
Yes,
you're
I'm looking
invincible.
at. So I have special ability, forceful charge, and I'm trying to see exactly what that does.
Forceful charge special ability.
I'm fairly certain I got it from a book or something and something. Because at the very bottom of my special abilities, it's not a feat. Do I have it somewhere? Because I'm pretty sure it's just like a. Because it says what I have written down is it stuns and pushes, but I'm trying to see exactly what that entails.
Oh, I believe that is from
Are you slightly tracking?
special talent. I might be. Let me look up what I've got really quick here. What was it called again?
Forceful charge.
Forceful charge. That sounds kind of familiar. Let's see here.
It's not as
Scooby-Doo-Boo-Boo. Forceful charge?
Yes.
I've got a powerful charge ability written down, but I'm not sure if I gave it to you. There's nothing in Pathfinder that you're finding for it.
Like I
I'm
do
gonna assume that
see
that's
it,
what it is.
but it shows as because it showed like I have forceful charge, but the only thing that comes up when I search forceful charge is an animal companion feat, which doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right.
So it could be whatever.
So it
that
would
is.
be mine. It's when using the charge ability against an enemy, you have the chance to stun them for a round.
Oh, okay, that's it. No, I mean that's kind of where I'm at right now. Anyways, I'll use half my
stand.
Yeah, I'll use half my movement to stand, and then I'll use my action to do that.
Yeah.
Just fucking crouch the lance and just fucking bull rush this dude.
Yeah.
Right, so this is
There's the pitiful whinny of Altivo behind you as you stand. Just a little. His hips are destroyed. Rack, as you've been watching this, you see the horse just like twisted back legs, crushed hips, but like still thrashing his head around.
Ah, that's so sad.
It's terrible.
okay.
Ugh, I'm like picturing it. That's nasty.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really sad time. He's trying to like get his legs from under it. You know, you're trying to get his legs under him, but it's like his forelegs can't quite dig in proper. He's obviously in like massive amounts of pain. Just wild look in his eye.
Uzo live so we can save your horse.
Working on it. Wait, 19 crit, right?
Yeah, with your improved crit. 19 will critical. He is immune to criticals.
All right, so that is.
But you are not anymore.
I am not.
Wonderful.
Fucking A. All right. All right.
What's your current constitution bonus?
Current con is a +4.
+4. Okay.
Should be at least. I'm gonna go back to my main page.
That's what that powerful charge is set off of for my one that I have.
Gotcha.
And so I just needed it so I could have the DC in my head.
So we've got.
It's a pleasant roll. I've had parties in the past go up against Daruk where like their main guy was a swashbuckler that would use like a scimitar or a rapier, which is an 18 to 20 critical, and then he enchants it with keen to make it into a 15 to 20 critical. And then he gets some extra little bullshit, he gets the improved critical feat again, and so he's like, oh yeah, I'm critting on like an 8 and up. And then they go up against Daruk, and they've been like absolutely relying on that the entire campaign up until that point. It's like, oh no, you can't crit him. And it's just like, what?
And suddenly they suck.
Yep. Going from like 50 hit point average to 15 hit point damage averages.
That is going to be 77 points of damage on that with another dispel. That's going to be a 19 on a dispel.
A 19?
Correct.
Wonderful. There is a charm, a necklace that he has that was glowing with magical power. That seems to go out. And he almost like goes to touch it when it disappears. That was an important one.
Cool. Well, let's see how many more I could do with another hero point spent. Take a turn out of turn.
Okay. Third hero point spent.
Oh, fucking A, please.
Brennan, $12 for whatever Oozle once again. Cough, cough, maybe prestige for impromptu god shit. Cough, cough.
Yes, that. Okay.
You don't have to give him it for whatever he needs. You can just tell him what he gets.
Okay. Let's see, because 3 prestige.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So I was gonna do prestige last time, but it would have left like money on the table because nothing else would have like worked for that $15.
Right.
Because it's like 5s or 3s. So I was gonna do some prestige, but it would have left like $2 on the table, and I was like, I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna do this.
I probably
way.
need to fudge how we do prestige actually.
So yeah, no, I'm actually gonna use all of that for just straight fucking prestige. So that'd be, you gave $12, so 6 of these, 6 times 3 put me 18 prestige.
Yeah.
Okay. And fuck it, I'm gonna actually use 6 of that prestige right now as I'm about to start wailing on this guy. And I'm going to reach out to I was going to try to do something different, but I don't think that'd be wise at this exact moment. So
Is this the time to fuck around?
it's not.
Oh, okay. You could.
No, I'll reach out to I'm going to reach out to Kali.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask her gracefully for when I was fighting that nasty dude in the meat hook cave.
Yeah.
I got sickle hands.
Yeah. You
Please?
got the spiritual arms.
Yeah, please.
She will grant that to you again.
Fucking bet. Because each of those can attack once, right?
Each of those can attack once, and it's a D4, but your strength score is massive right now.
My strength score is so massive, and I have 4 attacks, so theoretically that's 8 more attacks from like the sickle hands.
It's an extra attack per round.
It's an extra attack per round.
Yeah, it's
All
not an extra attack per attack.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. All right.
Because you don't have like all the 2-weapon fighting feats and stuff, right? That give you extra offhand attacks.
No.
Okay, then yeah, it's just 1 extra per round.
That's fine. Okay, so with that, here we go. You said I'm looking for
31
31.
with your chains active.
So unless I nat 1, I can't miss.
Nice.
So we'll just do it simple. None of those is a nat 1.
4 hits.
So we got So just left it cocked. It was a mostly a 10.
It was an almost 10.
It was an almost 10. That's gross. I hate that.
That is next. Okay. Do.
So that is going to be 25 plus.
And gave up on swinging at that box after the first strike. It's all dented at the top and shooting little magic sparks around. It's cool.
Yeah, he said something interesting that made me stop. 72 points of damage on the first hit. And then $70 points of damage on the second hit.
Okay.
$72 points of damage on the third hit.
Okay.
And then $66 points of damage on the fourth hit.
Okay.
And then said I have 10 charges of the Dispel.
Yes.
You've
used what? 4, 5, I think 9 so far. 2 full rounds.
Yeah, 2 full
attacks,
rounds and then the first one.
Initial.
All right, well,
One more.
that's only a... I'm learning the game.
Okay. Reroll spin.
That's another 19, baby!
Yeah. You note as you strike him with that last one, there is a charm. It is a bone earring, seems to be of huntress make, dangling from his ear. It was actively like ramping up some kind of spell. Gone.
And my sickle.
Sickles.
Does each one get an attack?
Yes, each one gets an attack, yeah. They are 2 arms, 2
So
attacks.
2 more. That one's going to hit. And that is not an @1, so that one's going to hit.
Nice.
And you said it's just D4?
Well, they don't have that extra masterwork bonus from your lance or anything like that.
No, I'm aware.
Okay.
My strength score at base, like my strength modifier is at a 25 right now.
Nice.
Yeah. And then with all the smites and
You're playing a dangerous game with a strength that high. Depending on what you do next. Anyway.
Why? Whatever. Oh, that's 4. That's max damage.
No need to reroll for better.
So that'll be 8 plus, and that will just be so it'll be just plus 25. Oh, wait. 58 more points of damage.
And another 58. That is awesome.
How about thee?
You ask your question of have at the. He coughs up blood. How many hit points do you have left? You should be doing okay, but
that is yeah.
yeah, I thought so.
But I still have my invincibility for 4 more rounds.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah.
You know what? Just because you said that, lay on hands myself.
You do have those.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The gauntlets are not on right now, correct? You don't have the gauntlets in the fiend up?
Yeah. Was that why you were like,
That's
be
what
careful having
the
a strength? Oh.
Chat's asking.
Gotcha. No. That's the very last resort, because scary things happen when those go on.
Yeah. Especially since you've already activated your invincibility skill.
Uh-huh.
As you heal yourself, Uruk reaches into a pouch and he pulls out a bone whistle.
What's this bullshit?
He puts it to his lips and he says, I just need a minute, okay? And he blows the whistle and a gust of wind comes. And it increases in power and increases in power and increases in power until you are being actively blown away from him.
Only 15 feet.
30 feet.
30 feet.
You hit 30 feet and he continues to blow and the whistle lifts you into the air and he begins sailing you like a kite.
Okay. Hate
He
that.
is going to do something else as well, but that's for me to know and for you to find out later.
Hate that. All right.
And perfect.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. 4 rounds. Wow. I did good on that.
Yeah, we're getting there. Actually, that's a
Right, because
decent...
he starts blowing the whistle and the wind picks up. People are like holding onto their hats as it's gusting all across this field. Altivo like skitters a little bit, is like pushed away and just like lets out this pitiful, pained whinny.
Is there any way I can pull this horse away from this shit?
You could like jump into the ring and go grab him.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I feel like he's gonna take that as a.
Yeah,
I'm
he
coming.
will.
All right. I'm gonna like shield like eyes away from that thing.
Okay.
You're just like, look away, children.
Any children watching this?
I want to...
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not your turn yet because my box has to go. Oh. 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 Okay. Huh. The box releases a massive amount of magical energy and it appears that nothing happens.
With all of your O's
Yeah.
to then be followed up by that
I didn't expect that.
is... Okay, you know what? Whatever. That's future me's / present me's problem. Okay, so I'm like, how high up am I right now?
Oh, maybe 10, 20 feet.
Okay, so I'm not like...
You're not straight above. I mean, you're only
Well, yeah,
you're
yeah,
tethered at 30 feet, and so the angle at which you can climb is not necessarily wild.
But as it stands, like, am I like flipper flappering in the wind, or like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
like
you're-
this shit is strong?
It's strong.
Okay.
The hurricane's taking the cow with it, you know, like it's.
All right, well, I am going to grab the chain and would you accept a movement to make a strength check to like grab the chain and like yeet myself towards him?
I would accept a climb check.
Check. No, I mean, I guess at the same time, it doesn't really fucking matter because it's
Yeah.
it's basically a strength check.
You get your strength regardless. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do that. $31.
Yeah. You are just hand over hand. It is painfully slow. You cannot move at full movement speed.
That's fine. Honestly, like if you would take like a, I don't know, with that strength check, I'm only trying to move like 5 feet forward on this chain.
Oh yeah, you get a good 5, maybe even 10
Cool.
on it.
And
I
with
need
that,
a perception roll from you.
oh no. God damn it. 20 or 16.
Okay. What were you doing?
Fucking bastard.
You rolled the die, not me, man.
I know.
I didn't
but
fail that roll for you.
I know. Wait. No, because that went away. Never mind. All right. Yeah, and then I'm going to pull out my shotgun and shoot him in the face.
Yeah, you let go with one hand, you grab your shotgun, and as you go to draw it, your chain shatters.
Fucking. Huh?
And you are blown away at great speed.
Okay, hold on. Before I'm blown away at great speed.
You can try to get your shot off.
Yeah, that would be, yeah. All right, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
All right, so that is going to... So the chain broke and then, okay.
Yeah.
So that is...
Chain breaks as you're drawing.
Okay. So I need... Needs to smite. So... That's a nat 20.
Ooh.
I know it's not. I know he's immune to crits, but like that still fucking hits him.
Yeah, it does. It's beautiful.
Oh, if he wasn't immune to crits.
×4 would be real nice right about now, wouldn't it?
Really fucking would. All right, so that is 1, 2. Three plus 15 put me at 38 plus 11 puts me at 49. 49 points of damage.
49 points of damage.
Take to the face.
And it procs an immediate death saving throw from him.
Cool.
He succeeds.
Try again.
Reroll spent. What was it? 49 total?
Correct.
Okay, so that is DC 35. Half damage plus 10. And so with his buffs, he is looking for... What's my total gotta be? To beat 35, he really only needs 10 or higher.
Come on, Smiles.
Nat 19. Better than I had before. Better than Nat 17 last time.
Damn. Fair enough. Shot.
He resists the death saving throw. You are flung far. And as you go to collide with the ground, you land in something soft. And it fills your vision for the briefest of moments before you claw your way out. Bree, you see as Oozle is just yeeted at like high velocity up and then down towards the ground. A banana cream pie?
I'm invincible right now, Smiles. That's okay.
Shows up, pops into existence. He collides into it. It splatters everywhere comedically and disappears just about as fast as it appears.
Am I still all gooey?
No,
Cool.
the goo disappears.
Cool.
Just letting you know he's here, you know?
Cool. I was about to say me and Smiles finna have some words.
It is Uruk's turn. He furrows his brow at that for a bit, and then he laughs. You've called upon the gods. More so than you normally do, of course. He has stopped blowing the whistle. The effect immediately ends. Well, perhaps we should even up this fight then. He reaches down into a pouch. Seems to be of beautiful white furs. He pulls out a golden coin. He flips it into the air.
Hey, Smiles, now would be a great time. Can I spend some prestige to be like, hey, buddy, I paid you.
you could give a prestige to be like, now's the time. Now.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll spend 3 prestige. Smiles.
Yeah, he flips the coin into the air. It begins to glow, and then it just kind of like arcs and lands in the grass and kind of like clinks away. And he just like looks really confused down at it. And he goes and picks it up, and water squirts into his face. And he grumbles something to himself under his breath. It absolutely looked like a god token, yeah.
Yes, that is the yes.
And it looked like a standard one, not like a new specialized one.
Oh, okay. I'm tracking what he was asking.
Yeah. He kind of stands there and scratches his head, and he looks back up at you and he goes, I don't know, man. If we keep going at this rate, we're just going to have to punch each other.
Yeah.
Power bursts from Pandora's box. You are outside any immediate range.
Cool.
So.
Because I used ground for that. I didn't go for that. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. He glows a little bit. Gets a little shimmer around him.
He's shiny.
He is a shiny boy. He's got one more action. He just kind of stands there. He likes it when you come to him.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware.
Oozle, it is your turn.
Okay.
Shiny.
I'm glad you got that. All right.
All this time, Gwen is up in her little stand, just like losing her shit every time something happens. She's like, oh, what a twist. Oh, who would have thought that would happen?
I'm gonna go to the
She's like,
opposite field.
she's
from
like
her.
joshing some Jeeveses and stuff. It is like she is magically projecting her voice
great.
over this field, trying to like make herself the center of attention.
I would expect nothing less.
All right.
You've used 3 hero points.
I have.
There's 1 reroll still on the table.
There is.
Rack has offered you a hero point.
I have that written down. I will.
Smiles has officially assisted you.
That's awesome, buddy. That is fucking great. How far away from him am I?
Good. What would that be? 120, 140 feet.
Cool. So we flick that coin, right?
Yeah.
And like it arced. How far away from there you go?
He picked it back up. Remember,
he
then it
picked it back
squirted
up.
water in his face. It didn't go far. It landed back down at his feet.
Okay. All right. I this would be risque.
Ooh. Oh, you are far enough away. It is at this point that you note that Altivo is still alive and like thrashing around in pain.
Okay.
But like, you know, future
can't-
oozle problem.
I can't really do anything about that right now.
You could. You could spend your full turn running up there, and then your next standard action laying on hands.
Yeah,
That'd be a great thing to do.
it would be, but that is not as much as I fucking love Oozle, or as much as I love Altivo. Like,
You love oozle more.
I love this campaign more. I'm going to.
That's not true though.
You said 120. away from him?
120. We'll call it at that. Should be a full round running to get back to him. Ever so slightly less than a full round running because the haste can increase your total move speed by 30 feet.
Yeah. My move speed right now is 70. Nah, that's not how that works. All right. I will use 70.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to drop my
Lance?
I'm going to drop my lance. I'm going to take out my flail,
Oh, okay.
and I'm going to move up 70,
Okay. Yeah, you get within 50 feet of him.
and then I will hold standard.
You just hike back, ready to
Do
strike.
the spinny
Yeah.
with this flail head that I think a lot of people forget is the size of like a small car.
Right. You got your mini coupe at the end of a chain.
Flail is absurdly large. I was gonna put it to scale like on the mini, but the weight would not have worked.
Yeah. Uruk is going to close within. Well, no, you're 50 feet. Actually, he doesn't have to close at all. He reaches back, and on his back there is this kind of leather tube, almost like a big cartographer tube. He pops the lid open on that and pulls out. It seems to be bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. He pulls out a javelin and he goes, "You shot me."
You hit my horse.
Well, you were riding it.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that this isn't a cowardly move. This is just tit for tat. And he's going to just puck the javelin straight at your chest.
Okay.
Yeah. AC.
AC right now minus shield should be 43. He's not chained anymore. It's
Yeah.
4 less 39.
39.
Oh.
Critical.
No. Oh wait, actually, I'm still invincible.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He pucks it and it just like embeds itself through your thigh, Ace Ventura style. And he kind of sits there and stares at you. He goes, "You're doing the thing." That's right. Yeah, no, it's okay. I know about it. It's all good. I got a little caught up in the moment there. But keep that, I guess. It's, souvenir. I keep mine.
Okay.
He's going to hold the rest of his turn.
All right. I hate that. So this will be
Just a little like,
heard. So let's see, because because I had drawn it. So I'm going to move forward 20 feet.
you step forward and your face collides with something.
Poke it.
There's like some kind of solid force in front of you as Pandora's box lets off a burst of magical energy.
Cool. Okay. So it's like at that 50 feet.
Just shy of it, say 40 feet. Say you walked 10 feet and ran into it.
In that case, well, I can't get to him.
As you kind of like smash your face against it and stop and start like poking at it, you see like just pure confusion on his face.
I'll give him like a. Thought we were doing this.
He shrugs.
Ooh.
He goes, "I don't.
That would be.
I'm not
but she's
associated
not-
with him."
But she's not friendly towards me, right? Well, I mean, neutral. Belrune was the one that threatened her.
Oh, you thinking of contacting ISIS? Yeah. Maybe.
Would because prestige isn't like god tokens. Like when it's spent, whether or not they help you, it's still spent.
Yes. There's no guarantee that they help you, and it is just about guaranteed that it's going to be a lesser effect than the use of a token.
I'm going to throw I want to throw 4 prestige at Isis,
Okay.
and I want to ask her if she can make a hole for me.
Can you just open this up a little
You
bit?
just like just a little bit.
There is a little shimmer of light, and you see this wall of force kind of ripple. And for the briefest moment, there is this golden key of life that appears in front of you, just about your size.
I'll trust it.
Yeah, you step through.
Yeah.
All right.
And he goes, Rook stands there and goes, ah, good, good.
Yeah. So I would like, because I'm pretty certain that is a standard. It's a standard to drop my pillars, correct?
Yes.
Okay. It's a standard to do that. I still have some invincibility. Okay. I'm gonna use a swift action to chain him again.
Yeah.
And then I will use... I'd like to make a heal check on him.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Honestly, he looks way better than last time you looked at him.
God fuck.
Like he's healed or something.
How, Sway? Okay. That's concerning.
There's been what, 2 rounds since he had made that distance from you, and then of course before that he tripped you and grabbed distance as well.
I shot him in the face.
Yeah, you shot him once.
And he threw me. Yeah, this would be 2 rounds. Okay.
I think it's like 3 rounds where the only damage you've done was the shooting him in the face, which of course didn't hit him in the face.
The pillars only are like a damage thing if they try to go through the wall, right?
Yes.
That's all it does.
Yeah.
It's not like a
Otherwise it just holds them.
it's not like a Thunderdome.
No.
All right. Okay, in that case. Yeah, I'll swift to chain him. And then actually, yeah, I'll swift to chain him.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to like run right up on him.
Yeah. You race up. He does have 1 held action.
I know he does.
Yeah. But you're invincible. Your CMD is still 30. No, it's 53 with your increased strength.
Correct. And I want...
He goes to just wrap you up in a bear hug. He does not succeed the grapple check.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a flavor question.
Uh-huh.
Could I make a bluff check to allow him to grapple me?
Sure.
Think of it as a feint.
Well, if I think of it as a feint, you don't have the feint feats, and it would provoke an attack opportunity.
Well, then don't
If you
think-
failed.
then don't think of it as a feint. Prestige can't be spent on rolls, right?
Yeah.
It can?
Not on attack rolls. Sorry. Yeah.
No, this
skill checks.
This is a skill check.
Oh yeah, then it can. 1 prestige is what is it, a +4, I think, and they can be spent indefinitely.
This is fixing to be saucy. I need this to work. I'm gonna spend. I'll only spend 2 prestige. I'll spend 2 prestige.
2 prestige +8.
So that'll be 14 plus 8, 22 plus 18, 40 flat.
40 flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you allow him to scoop you up into his arm.
Cool. And then as he does that, Brennan, after spinning that, I have 3 prestige left. I'm going to use that bluff because I had my shotgun in my hand.
Yeah.
And I had my lance in the other hand. Dropped the
flail.
lance, I had the lance. I dropped the flail, or I dropped the lance, picked up the flail.
Yeah.
I still have my shotgun in my hand.
Yeah.
As he scoops me up, I'm gonna press the barrel under his chin and pull the fucking trigger.
Yeah. Attack roll.
that is going to be hold on, because that doesn't apply that doesn't apply that, but that does apply. You still apply because he is chained again. $30, $41.
Hit.
Fucking bad. God, I love double barrels. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and 4. $48.
48.
Right in his fucking gullet.
Yeah. I need a perception roll from you.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for a goddamn perception, baby. That's a 40.
You notice, and you really should have noticed earlier, but like that spark in his eye, that intelligence is gone. You got that briefest glimpse of it disappearing when time was stopped. But it doesn't seem like he's all there. And as you kind of look back through your head a little bit, this kind of banter that he has for this back half of this fight seems a little off.
Are you about to tell me that there's another one of them somewhere?
You put the barrel under his chin. He uses his last hero point to remain alive, as I did fail that death save. And as you blow off just a little less than half of his face, how many hit points do you have left? And how many rounds of invincibility do you have left?
So the end of this round will end my third round, or will end my fourth round. So I'll have 2 more turns of invincibility.
Yeah.
As far as hit points, I'm at 50.
Nice.
It's not.
You put the barrel under his chin. You blast. He ducks a majority of the damage. It is his turn. He gurgles some blood, but seems to be able to form sentences. You see a glimmer of that light in his eye return to him. And he whispers in your ear, "I understand now. I have been told everything."
What's that mean?
I see the plan. I see you. Keep her safe.
Care to share with the rest of the class?
And mind what she does.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit. That's cinematic as fuck. The box on his shoulder continues sparking this magical aura and this magical power from the damage that you dealt to the front of it not 40 seconds ago. And it cracks and blinding light flashes out. I need a fortitude saving throw. Rack, I need one from you as well.
The D20.
Yes.
Ooh. That's a flat 30.
Cool.
32.
And 32. You are both blinded.
East. Where are you, buddy?
Uzel, you can still feel that you are picked up by Uruk. He has you still in his arm. The light has flashed. You don't see anything. It is your turn.
Okay. Well, wait. No. So that, like, I'm still grappled by him.
Yeah, he picked you up in his arm. You did let him pick you up.
Oh,
He was not like in control of a grapple or anything.
Okay.
But
Okay.
he like grabbed you by the waist. You know, your hands are totally free.
Okay.
You're hoisted up by his chin. You can still feel his touch, I guess, is a better way to put it.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm blind, so this actually works great for me. I'm gonna like grip. I'll use like my free hand. Like I'll drop the shotgun. And I'll just grab him,
Uh-huh.
and I have my flail, and I'm just fucking
You're
going.
just swinging.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scarred.
Roll.
And I'm not used to fighting blind.
His AC is higher. It is AC 40 currently.
That was his fucking Issa's stick. All right.
This is Issa's job, not mine.
Okay, so that with that. All right. Because that is. You said AC 40?
40.
Okay, so that is. Okay. First.
I thought you spent your last reroll.
No, I was going to, but then I was like, wait.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, that's
invincible.
right. Was that an at one that you just rerolled?
Sure fucking was.
That's a good thing.
Yep. That was my last reroll.
At least you would have had one more round of invincibility, right?
Yeah. Second one is a hit. Third will miss. I'm gonna use lay on hands to use guiding strike to give me an extra 10 on this one. And that'll do it. So that's 3 hits.
Okay, hold on. 50% miss chance on each of those. Highs or lows?
Always highs.
Always highs.
I'm gripping them, so gonna be a 75% miss chance.
61 succeeds.
Sick.
9 fails.
Damn.
21 fails.
Damn.
A single hit makes it through.
That should be 25 plus 5 for that.
Dungeons
And
and
then
Dragons
plus
is
the
a game
11.
about quick math skills,
80.
decisive decision making.
Full of
There is a
that,
solid hit. He releases you. You do not feel like grabbed anymore.
Cool.
Yeah, he had you just kind of armbarred like that. The arm disappears off of your back.
Dunk.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. I'm
Do
gonna.
you still like hold on?
No.
you let go?
Yeah, I let go. I create some space.
Yeah.
I don't know quite where I'm going, but like I'm backing up.
Yeah. You start backing up and backing. There is no sound.
Mom. Mom. I guess that's getting my turn.
An amount of time passes. Do you just stumble around? Something's not right.
No, I flip my visor up. I'm like rubbing the eyes. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'll spend.
Don't.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no. I'll like.
You spend some time rubbing your eyes.
If anything, I'll like draw my halberd and I'm like,
Yeah.
be gone.
You start chawing around and kind of spinning with things every now and then.
I get too close to the ropes. I just stab some unfortunate magic. dude.
Yeah. That's why they made the field so big, right?
Hopefully nobody's like hanging onto the ropes.
Your vision clears. Rack, so does yours. Slowly from that, other people going all the way down to the very low level soldiers that super didn't roll well.
That are super blind.
Yeah. Uzel, you're a good maybe like 20 feet away at this point from Uruk. He stands there staring at you with a look of pure disdain on his face,
Oh, fuck me.
turned completely to stone.
Okay. What?
You are out of initiative. The fight is over. As people gain their eyesight back, there are gasps, looks of shock. After a short while, your side cheers.
Woo! Why was he turned to stone?
You see the box still hoisted on his shoulder, cracked all along the length of it, turned to stone as well.
So the box turned him to stone. I'm assuming.
A armored horseman enters the field, trots up to you. He dismounts, removes his helmet. It is Sir Quark. He unsheathes his sword, kneels and presents it to you.
I will take the sword and, in a glorious display, raise it above my head and start cheering.
Your side cheers. When we come back next week for Mad King, you have 4,000 prisoners to figure out what the fuck you're going to do with.
Yeah.
And you will have leveled up.
Holy fucking shit, dude.
Guys, thank you for watching. We will hopefully see you next week for Mad King. I hope that we can get at least 2 weeks in a row going here, because after that, I leave the country for 2 weeks.
That's fair. That's fair.
Join us on Monday for My Hero Academia, A Gruesome Tale. And maybe we'll do some gaming through the week. I'm not too sure. It's
We'll figure it out.
We'll see as we see that as we see that. Guys, Have a good night.
Bye bye.